doctor. It's me. Who the fuck else? It's me. Come on. Come on, that guy.
At the end of last year, I was in a pretty bad place mentally. I'd just spent the last 7 months being strung along by investors who took me to the day of signing and then ultimately pulled the plug at the last minute. And for a short while, it felt like everything was falling apart. But as tough as that period was, I remembered that, these things happen in business and there's always going to be ups and downs. So when it came to the start of the year, I knew that I needed a change of environment and to stop letting life pass me by. So today we're moving out of my childhood home to Manchester into my own place, and I'm going to take you with me.
Never look me in the eye like a gypsy selling roses. Mysterious lady with the dragon tattoo on her shoulder. Let the Tommy off out the stroller with the motor and jump over the hood of the Jaguar like a Jaguar. Oh man, come the fuck on, man. You know it's me, bitch. You can find me in a tree like a black jack.
I didn't film any of the moving process, which is annoying because I just forgot. But when it's not your default to just pick up a camera and document everything, I suppose it's just easy to forget when moving is a little bit stressful. But in a new place, feel very happy and very lucky to be able to do something like this at a relatively young age. I keep a little journal that I just write down my thoughts and feelings of the day, and yesterday was very much centered around the idea of being present, because I'm very much the type of person that is always planning into the future, and something like this, like the move, was something that I planned for a long time. But now that it's here, I think I need to change that mindset and take the opportunities that are in front of me right now and really make the most of where I am, because there's fantastic communities and groups around Manchester, and this is the time to really tap into that and make Headstrong culturally relevant from a social perspective rather than just an online perspective. I've been thinking about this a lot recently with the rising costs of paid ads, because a lot of brands just focus on that, and it's the prime revenue generating activity, and it's really important, especially for a D2C brand. But when the ads stop, if there's no brand there, if there's no real brand there, emotion driven brand, does it just die? Is this is it a plug and play really? And that's why I've been so focused this year on really diversifying the marketing mix and focusing on community events, working with ambassadors, which will be something that I'm going to be announcing soon, getting the first big ambassador on board, because I think this is really key to building brand in the long term, and it's those brands that focus on these wider brand building activities, they'll be the ones that last.
Move this shit.
That's key. That's absolutely key. Yeah, well, it's a time-consuming process. The thing with hot water, that's done overnight, so people often prioritise that and only provide a single extracted product. But with a real quality dual extracted product, they need to be soaked in alcohol for a number of weeks. It's time. Yeah, that's the cost implication. Is time. It's not being able to get the product out as soon as it's grown. The clip you've just seen is me on a call with a guy who's actually a long-term customer of mine, but he reached out to me yesterday regarding the possibility of becoming a new supplier of functional mushrooms. So he has a large proportion of land in Yorkshire and a great interest in producing a really great high quality product. The opportunity to produce and have full 360-degree control of the whole mushroom growing process would be invaluable to a business like mine, because there's no one in the UK right now who could provide the full product range of, you know, my 5 mushrooms, all produced in the UK. So if we can put something together, obviously it may be tricky, there may be, you know, hidden cost implications that we don't quite realise, but, you know, the opportunity to do that will be incredibly valuable, and it's something that I'm going to follow. I've just got back from having a coffee with the ex-CMO of the largest cycling apparel brand in the world. He led that brand for over 8 years, and we got connected through a friend of mine. Just been for a meeting, really, really insightful, and we were talking about entering into new places. And one thing that he said that really, really sort of stuck with me was that when you're entering into new places, you can't think that you can come in and change or create the culture in that place. It has its own culture that's ingrained, but what you have to do is instead find a way that you can weave yourself and the brand into that culture. And one thing that their brand did so well was they found these tastemakers in certain areas, and they latched onto these people and they made them a part of the brand, and that's how they found so much success from expanding internationally. And this just comes back to what I was saying about, you know, really differentiating that marketing mix and not just putting everything into paid ads and affiliates and ambassadors is something that I'm trying to put much more onus on in 2025, because I think it's really, really important. You know, these people, if genuinely influential, allow you as a brand owner to connect with a large portion of new customers just like that, you know, straight away. And these people, obviously, you know, that they are hard to get to, but if you can associate and assimilate your brand with these real key tastemakers in certain regions, you know, in certain areas, that's how you solidify yourself as one of the main players in your space. Just arrived in Amsterdam last night. It's been a busy start to the year, so felt like I needed a few days away just to chill out a little bit. When I go away, I always try and get a little bit of work done in the morning, and then once I get back in, you know, before you go out in the evening. But sometimes it's just nice to switch off, do other things, and I feel like you always come back with fresh ideas anyway.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real.
I don't have many followers. I'm by no means an influencer, but what I do have is a pretty cool brand. So sometimes people like to send me cool shit. That's exactly what I've got here today. This first package, very kindly sent by the guys at Represent. Got some sports socks. Lovely gradient. I've actually tried these on. I've opened all of these and I've tried these on. Amazing. 247 Motion t-shirt. This is like a cotton mix blend, so it's very soft to touch, but it's lightweight, so you can use it in your training sessions and also outside of training. Also from Represent, we've got a matching hoodie. Again, lovely wash on this, really soft material. It's not really a training hoodie, it's more for leisure, but really nice wash, nice colour, and the back print. Second package is from the guys at Purple Mountain Observatory. They've absolutely sorted me out with some bits for summer. Got some stickers to start off with. These are the two-tone terrain shorts in a black and like a sort of dark teal colour. Really nice metal hardware on the top there, and the discreet pockets on the front and the back. The Boulder t-shirt in black, I wear a medium, and this is sort of a nice boxy fit, really nice heavyweight hoodie, t-shirt, sorry. Nice back print. The creme de la creme.
This is the field shirt in cream. Nice, lightweight, technical material. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's sort of a two-tone. A darker creamy colour on the top and a light creamy colour on the bottom.